Hey guys, Calvin here, Real Canadian Trucker. Gonna cook up some supper here now that we're parked for the night. It's currently late. I don't know exactly what time it is, but I know it's late and I need to get some food into me. Hero's got some food, don't you, bud? You got your food, and he's all happy. He It's really easy to feed the dog. Get the cat some food a little bit later, but wanted to get my stuff going here and just kind of show you guys how I go about making a meal in the truck. Start off here with my wonderful Sultan grill. It's just like a sandwich press or a George Foreman grill. So that's what I use to grill all my meats with. You can hear Hero in the background there guzzling away at his water and everything else. But I'm just going to duck down here and plug my grill in just to get it preheating. Nice thing about this truck is the 1800 watt inverters. Makes life a lot easier with a nice big inverter. But I've got a couple of power bars that I've just kind of run different spots around the truck. One up on the top bunk there with my very, very old microwave. Well, I'd say it's probably about 3 years old, but keep everything all up in here for food and that. Got some buns. Canned goods are great for in the truck. They last forever. So I've got a bunch of food in there. Some nice oatmeal for first thing in the morning. Make some hot water up in the coffee pot or whatever. And keep my dishes up in here just so they're out of the way and that. But throw this back in here just to kind of clean everything, kind of keep everything organized. Everything has its spot. Make it easier for you to know, easier for you to find things when you need it. So got the Sultan or the grill preheating here, and I'll just kind of show you what I have for dinner tonight. Picked up some, they're pre-sliced, pre-buttered garlic toasts. Normally just throw those into a toaster. I'm gonna do them up on the grill tonight, but do those up first, and then we'll go with this nice, what do we got? A cross rib simmering steak, sterling silver. So pick this up over at Safeway. Real nice marbling on that. That'll cook up nice on the grill, and it'll be perfect size for me tonight. Throw a little bit of barbecue sauce on it, and something that my mother makes that goes with any meat out there. It's called apple ketchup. She made this back in June for me, and it's one of the only preserves she makes. So grew up on it, love it. As for a side dish, I picked up some minute rice. Now these are really nice. You throw them in the microwave, they're ready in a minute, and you just dump it onto your plate. All you do with it is pull the cover off of it. Pull or cut film to remove from cup. Microwave on high for 1 minute. And remove, stir rice, and pour onto serving dish. So that makes it really nice, and you don't have to refrigerate these. Nice single serving. The grill's all preheated here. I'll get the toast on there in a second, but I'm also gonna go with some just canned mixed vegetables and kind of see some of the smoke from the old, or from lunch on there. as we cause everything to be really smoky in here. This is why you keep your grill clean. Unfortunately, I didn't have time to get it cleaned after lunch, so we'll just throw these two slices of toast on here real quick. The nice thing about doing them on this grill is the butter will kind of seep out onto the grill. Throw that back in the fridge. And yeah, right now it's just waiting game. Just kind of get that toast cooking up. But my steaks, I like them a little bit rare. That's personal preference. You just kind of do what you like. Don't let anyone ever tell you what you like. You are the only one that can decide that. So I'll just prep everything else up here. Get the steak open up my vegetables here, and I'm actually going to throw those into the microwave in their own juice in my measuring cup, which I seem to have misplaced. And I can almost guarantee it's going to be right behind me in the cupboard with all my dishes. So, I'm wrong. I actually put the steak on top of it. So, well, it's just a Pyrex measuring cup. It's great for cooking stuff up like this real quick. I use it too for ramen noodles. Fill it up with water, crush up my ramen noodles, and yeah. Apparently, toast is a bad thing to cook on the grill because it just all separated on me and it's all stuck to the grill. So, note to self, don't ever do that again. That is really hot. But these are things that you learn. And the thing about cooking in a truck is it's all about trial and error. If it works, it works. If it doesn't, you'll learn and go from there. So, got my steak here. I forgot to grab seasoning from home, but that's just going to go right onto the grill and close the cover. That shouldn't take too long to cook up. We'll cook up our veggies here in the microwave. Usually probably be about a minute and a half for that. Cook that up and prepare my rice. Now, I'll show you guys what these rice cups look like on the inside. So it's all pre-cooked rice, all sealed and everything else, ready for you to heat up and eat. The nice thing about cooking in a truck is you can kind of do what you want. You want spices for your steak, you put spices on it. You don't want spices on it, you don't have to have them. I'm sorry, I'm just really hungry. It's been a long day today. So, yeah, pretty much that is what I am having for dinner here. Won't take too long to get everything cooked up here, but just wanted to kind of show you guys how I go about doing it. And yeah, it's a lot easier if I knew where I put my silverware last night. And I can't remember where I put my silverware. which is going to make things a little hard to eat the steak. See, and this is why I need to practice what I tell you guys, because I should know exactly where that silverware is, and I think I see it. No, I do not. Where, Hero, did you move my silverware? I think I know where I put my silverware. Close that grill back up. I know exactly where my silverware is. Underneath the grill. So I just bring, you know, fork, knife, spoon, steak knife, just, you know, your basics. Also brought a chopstick that I use for stirring my coffee up with. I'll also use that to make sure. Oh, watch me stuff my face here. That's it. There we go. I'll just give that a quick stir. Let it sit for a minute. That's the vegetables. There's a lot of vegetables, but always good to eat healthy. So, rice cup goes in for a minute, and it's done. I'm actually, because I know my microwave, I'm gonna let that go in for a minute and a half, and it looks like my steak is ready to be put on that plate. Really nice thing about these little George Foreman grills is it cooks it up real nice and quick, nice and hot. And I'm actually going to just leave that on there for another minute or two, just while I get the rest of it all cooked up here. I will be putting barbecue sauce on that. I guess I could put the barbecue sauce on it now in the grill and let it cook in a little bit, because that would be the smart thing to do. But no one has ever accused me of being smart. So I'm just gonna put a little bit on there and spread it around with a spoon, because I don't have a brush. But again, living in a truck, you just kind of work with what you have and make a mental note to try and remedy that the next time you're home. You can hear with the microwave beeping in the background there that the rice is done. Steak is all slathered up. Don't let the barbecue sauce go to waste. Why it's good to cook your meat before you put that on there. Give that a squeeze. Oh, that rice smells delicious. I'll throw the veggies back in for another 90 seconds. While I give this rice a quick stir. See just how hot that made it. And again, it is pre-cooked rice, seasoned. This one is a good question. I forgot to tell you what flavor it was. We have long grain and wild fine herbs, and I also got a vegetable medley one as well, just for some different spice or different flavoring. throw that onto the plate. That's perfect. Close that before I crack my head open on it. For once. Sounds like my steak is done. So I'm going to unplug this grill. And I'm going to let you guys see this. If I can figure out where my camera is. Over on this side. So there's the steak grill, nice and warm on the grill. Vegetables are now done, so we'll take those out. Throw a couple of scoops of that onto my plate right after I throw the steak onto the plate. A good barbecue sauce. That's just Bullseye barbecue sauce, original. And that will go back into the fridge. And vegetables. That's the only thing I am missing. So in here there is carrots, some green and yellow beans, some peas, and some diced potatoes. And we'll just put some of those onto the plate. And I'll show you guys what kind of a meal we have just in this short little video. So you can see just how easy it is to cook in your truck. Eat healthy-ish with the steak. Eat something good for a meal. Now, I apologize about how short the video is. Now, I mean, this is fairly long for me. We're at 17.5 minutes right now, but doesn't take long to cook in the truck. And it's a lot cheaper than eating at a restaurant. And you get a nice meal out of it. You see the steak, the rice, and the garlic toast, which didn't really turn out. But next time I will be cooking that in the microwave. Make it a little bit easier. But anyway, now that I have finished cooking, now I need to go eat. So thanks, guys. Don't forget to follow us on Facebook, Real Canadian Trucker. Hiccups, I'm sorry. So Facebook is Real Canadian Trucker. Twitter is Real CDN Trucker. And Instagram, Real Canadian Trucker as well. Subscribe so that you don't miss any videos on here. And talk to us anytime. We're always around. So from Hero and myself and Charlie, who is watching Trucker TV, as MCAT said in my last video, have a good night. We'll talk to you soon. Keep the shiny side up and drive safe. Thanks.